Hey, Kentucky, this is Mary Jo Perino. Tonight, the Cats land a huge quarterback transfer. John Calipari makes the list of America's most well-paid coaches. And Matt Bevin takes a shot at Rocky Adkins before leaving office. All that and more is next on Hey, Kentucky. Welcome to Hey, Kentucky. Perrin Johnson is my co-host tonight. The former Louisville player, we were just talking about how good you all are.
It's hard.
Okay, enough. We begin with big news for Kentucky football. The former Auburn quarterback, who is considered arguably the best transfer prospect in the nation, has announced he will be coming to Kentucky. Joey Gatewood was the number 3 dual threat quarterback and the number 36 overall player from the class of 2018. He took multiple visits to Lexington before ultimately deciding UK will be his new home. One visit came last Saturday when he was in attendance for the Cats' 45-13 beatdown of the Cards. After news of the transfer, KSR football expert Nick Roush posted this breakdown on Facebook.
This offense can be so much fun with the run-pass option stuff, with the option stuff, just playing that power quarterback run game behind that offensive line. Kentucky's getting some big bodies up there. The future is bright in Lexington with Joey Gatewood wearing Kentucky blue.
There are reports that Gatewood will apply for immediate eligibility next season, but it's unclear at this point how good of a case he has. Current Cats QB Terry Wilson and Sawyer Smith will graduate after the 2020 season, putting Gatewood in a spot where he'll compete with Bo Allen, Nick Scalzo, and Amani Gilmore for the starting spot in 2021. Perrin, this is perhaps the biggest get that this staff has gotten yet.
No, I mean, this is an amazing feat for them to get this guy. He's a hell of a player, and I'm kind of jealous that you guys got him. I mean, we got a good recruiting class coming in, but this guy's going to be a stud, and if he's able to get him eligible immediately, he'll be a special talent. This team will be really good next year.
So I think they're going to be really good next year anyways, because Terry's going to be back and healthy. All signs are pointing toward that. Then there's going to be a competition with Bo Allen, who says he's still firmly committed to UK, and Joey Gatewood. The schools that you see that have multiple really good quarterbacks are the best teams in the country.
Well, yeah, Ohio State had Joe Burrow, who's not at LSU right now. I mean,
Georgia's lost a few guys because they had such a good quarterback that they transferred. So, yeah, this is huge.
Yes.
All right, now let's turn to Kentucky basketball. Coach Cal says Dante Allen has missed 2 days with knee pain after practicing for the first time this season, and Nate Sestina is just going through conditioning and treatment. The Wildcats are back at Rupp Arena tomorrow afternoon to host Fairleigh Dickinson. It's been 7 days off from game action, and Cal's had plenty of time to work out his players. Emmanuel quickly says the coach emphasized 2 things this week.
Fight and finish. These next games coming up, we're playing some pretty tough teams, and we're going to have to fight a little bit harder. And then finishing games, the last 4 minutes of the games, he's been preaching that we got to, stay locked in, stay focused.
We have a lot of guys that don't fight. They give up on screens. They get hung up on screens. They don't go put themselves a body on people because they don't want that contact. They avoid contact. You can't avoid contact in these practices.
Fight and finish is what Cal is talking about. And young guys, oftentimes, if they get a 10, 12-point lead, it's easy for them to kind of retreat a little bit.
Yes. You gotta want the other team to quit. You got to make people quit. You can't just beat somebody. You got to punish them. Because when you punish them, they'll lay down. And that's what he's referring to. But more importantly, you have a ton of guys that are playing right now that haven't played at a level with guys that are not going to lay down. Because in high school, a lot of these guys, when they played against each other guys lay down against them.
And that's not happening.
No. Everybody knows what's on your chest, and they want a piece of that because they never got the opportunity.
Well, they saw Evansville do it, so now everybody thinks that everybody's got hope.
Yes,
We've given everybody hope.
Yeah, I mean, I hope for their sake that they figure this out right away because the schedule's going to get tougher.
Yes.
And you just saw Ohio State play Carolina the other night. Louisville lost to to Ohio State as well in the scrimmage at the beginning of the year, so they're not going to be an easy out for Kentucky.
Oh, no. All right, we all know Cal makes good money for his work, but where does his salary rank nationwide? Forbes magazine named the 20 highest paid coaches in America. Coach Cal on the list at number 12. The article notes his so-called lifetime contract last summer that's worth $86 million over 10 years, and that his Wildcats have won more games than any other college basketball team in the nation over the past decade. Other names on the list include New England Patriots coach Bill Belichick, who claims the top spot with an average contract value of $12 million. Spurs coach Greg Popovich and Seahawks coach Pete Carroll are tied for second. Then Doc Rivers and John Gruden share the 4th spot. Coach Cal's arch nemesis, Coach K at Duke, is 1 spot ahead of him by 400 G's. Listen, they're all worth it except Gruden.
I'm right there with you. I don't know what he's doing with the Raiders.
I don't know.
I hope it works. I mean, they're going to Vegas. It doesn't matter. So whether they got a good coach or bad coach, they're going to Vegas. But when you win as much as Cal has won, I mean, you deserve to get paid. And he's getting paid handsomely. And he's won more games than any other coach in the last decade. You can't argue with the numbers.
No,
I mean,
and
you
Bill
can't.
Belichick has probably won more games in the NFL. Okay. Greg Popovich.
Yes.
Okay. All those guys I can't argue with.
All
Coach
those guys
K,
are great. I mean,
yeah.
but I miss John Gruden on Monday Night Football. Give him back. Just send him back to Monday Night Football.
They paid him way too much money. Way
Yes.
too much money.